whole gang thing out here. Do you ever see it ever maybe, or, you know, turning into something not as violent, I mean, not as negative, I mean, using that energy to, you know, to manufacture, to produce, you know, to be more positive, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, out here, you know, we try to come with, you know, little truces, you know, like we had the truce that happened in Watts, and then you got, you know, people like, they had like the banging on wax tape, like the Bloods and the Crips, you know. That's like some form of unity to let the young brothers know out here that there is something positive that can come out of all the past years that we've been killing each other, you know. So, like, you know, they try to form the truces and, you know, the little picnics and, you know, like I said again with the banging on wax tape, that's showing a lot of people that there is some sort of unity with these brothers, and it ain't all just about kill or be killed.
I know my brother, a good friend of mine, brother Malik, who organized the Hands Across, one of the organizers of Hands Across Watts, has been telling me that they brothers been holding to the truce in the Watts area, and as opposed to settling beasts with guns, brothers is getting back into, you know, man-to-man, hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, they getting back to the, you know, the good old days of scrapping.
Yes.
What I could deal with, you know what I'm saying? You know, the days of the gun is kind of like, that's why we in the neutral territory. Because ain't out here, you know what I'm saying, it ain't, you know, oh, it's MC8 and it's M-Dub. It's like, it ain't like that. So, you know, to me, it's cool that brothers is going back to, you know, it ain't cool that they still down with it, but, you know, I got homies still in it who still with it, and I respect them like they respect me. So it's cool that they going back to the good old days of the, you know what I'm saying, instead of the...
Well, there we go. Now we're going to go into a rap group, a couple of young ladies that go back to the good old days, the old school days of rap. Salt and Pepper with something new.
Something new.
That's right. We're going to come back with more, my man MC8. Yo, MTV Rap. Raps, my man MC8.
In the house.
Compton's Most Wanted.
In the house.
And he's helping explain the situation going on out here on the West Coast, especially what's going on in the hood with the gang situation and, you know, breaking that reality down out here, helping explain it all. You know, but let's help the audience understand a little bit more about you musically, because there's some deep funk going on your records. What's your musical inspirations and backgrounds for what you're trying to do?
Well, basically, when I deal with MC8, the rapper, I try to come with on the strength of, you know, I like to listen to, when I listen to music, I try to get like gangster inclined, you know.
Now, what do you mean by gangster when you talk about it musically? Because you know, this to help the audience know, like, you know, we got the gangster movies, but on records, you know, what is it that makes it gangster?
Well, basically, I try to create gangster movies on records. Basically, I'm a storyteller about the hood, but then I like to just talk about my community and about the brothers in my community and about the sisters, you know, as if I don't try to be like a role model, but I am more or less of an informer, you know, because everybody has the mentality to do what you want to do. So when MC8 makes music and I write raps, I come on the tip of, okay, I know that the homies over here like hardcore gangster grooves. So if I know my homies over here like it, then I know the homies over there like it. The homies in Washington will like it. The homies in New York, Chicago.
Well, wait a minute. Now, what homies did you make a record like Drive By Miss Daisy for? I mean, that record has such a menacing horror movie type of sound with somebody pounding on the piano. You got Scarface samples, screaming.
Drive By Miss Daisy was a record I made back in the days to where when there was a lot of drive-by killings going on. And Drive By Miss Daisy was a rap, as to say, as if, picture this brother who had been in the gangs like deeply, okay? He was true to the gangs, and his homie got shot, and he didn't care who done it, where, what time, he just wanted vengeance. So he goes out and he gets towed up and he gets drunk and loaded or whatever he had to do to put him into this state to where he just went out and just killed up anybody in his path. And I use Drive-By Miss Daisy to specify that innocent bystander.
Do you find any kind of pun in the fact that the whole Daisy Duke thing is kind of big now?
Oh, the Daisy Duke. I like watching it. As far as rapping it, you know, that's not my style. I won't knock it, you know, because the brother's making money and they selling records, but, you know, as far as MC8 and 8 High Productions and NOTR and Half Ounce, which is me and DJ Slip, we like to keep the gangster funk, you know what I'm saying?
I can dig it. Well, we got some East Coast gangster funk coming at you right now from a brother that's kicking up a lot of noise. Kind of heavyweight, brother. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe the Gangster.
Fat Joe, you gotta flow,
Flow Joe, right about now.